Hey, good morning. It's Renee, and for Cancer Size with Renee B. And it's Monday morning coffee chat time. So here's my coffee, and if you will notice something weird about it, it's black. It's not cream filled. It's not flavored. It's not my frou-frou coffee. Today is so I just decided last night at the last minute to join this group called Cut the Crap, and it's just a 10-day, learning to read the labels, understanding your food stuff, getting rid of the junk food in your life. And one of the first challenges today was to read your labels, and anything that's got the processed food in it, you should get rid of. And my frou-frou coffee has the processed creamers in it, so we're trying. This is my second cup. Made it through my first cup. If you got a good tasting coffee, drinking it black isn't too bad, but it's still not my favorite thing to do. But it is, I need my coffee, so it'll be challenging at work because the coffee there is horrible and you have to add creamer there. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just drink all the coffee here and not want any at work. We all know that's not going to work. I'm going to drink coffee there too. So just a recap of my week. I just like to do Monday morning coffee chats with you guys just to kind of give you a recap of what's going on in my life and, as I'm growing past the cancer and things that are going on. So a lot of things to be really, really grateful for and thankful for. I had to go to the DMV to get my license renewed because it means some birthday's coming up, and they wouldn't let me do it online this time, which is terrible. But I've renewed it online, I think, twice since I've been here, so I guess I needed a new picture anyway. So I had to go do that, and I can only do it on Saturdays because they're only open like Tuesday through Friday during work hours, so that's ridiculous. And so I had to go on Saturday, and they were open from 8:30 to 2:30. And there's only one place in the whole entire city of, I don't even know how many people live here, but it is huge compared to where I used to live. And there's only one place to go get it done. So I was not looking forward to that. So I took my book with me. I had a conference call with my coach. So I took my notes with me and my phone with me in case I was still there and had to do the conference call maybe from the inside of the vehicle or something, because you don't know. So I wanted to get there first. So we got there like at 8. My husband drove me because my car is in the doctor. It's at the doctor right now. It overheated on Friday night on the way to a birthday party. So one of the things I'm really thankful for is that my husband bought an old beater truck through his company for like $700. So at least we had a second vehicle to get around in. So amen, thankful for that. Anyway, so we get there like before 8 o'clock, and there's already two guys in line at 8, and doesn't open until 8:30. And we sat in the car for a little bit, but more and more people pulled up, and he's like, all right, we got to get out and get in line. So I got in line. I was number 3. They start with number 100. I was 103. And it's so funny because the lady that was handing out the numbers, she doesn't even look and make eye contact with you. She was just like, okay, here's your number. All right, give me just a second, folks. Okay, here's your number. Go sit down and have a seat, and they'll call your number. All right, wait just a moment because it takes 10 seconds. Okay, here's your number. Have a seat. Go sit down. It's like, oh my gosh, so impersonal. But I know it's because I get yelled at all the time and you deal with grumpy people. So when I'm at places like that, especially after working in retail, I have learned that, you know what, just be the nice person. You don't know. And people are awful. So I always go out of my way. Like at the grocery store, I'm always like super kind to the checker because you deal with a lot of cranky and mean people. I've only really lost it once since working in retail. I've lost it once, I think with maybe a bank person, and I kind of just was having such a hotful day, I kind of just snapped. But I really, really try to make a purpose and a point of being that one customer that might come through their day that made their day because they were kind to them and said, hey, how, they ask you, how are you? Because they have to ask you how you're doing. And I always just say fantastic. And it just throws them off every time. Even if you're not doing fantastic, you can lie to the person ringing you up at the register. They don't need to know that you're having a horrible day. Um, you just be kind. Be kind. Be thoughtful. If you have a problem with something, don't blow up about it. Just take your breath, deal with it, be kind, okay? It's the same way like we went to a surprise birthday party at a restaurant and we had more people show up than we thought were going to show up, so we ended up having to commandeer more tables, and we were super loud and stuff, and the waitress, you could tell she was kind of struggling, but then she got into her groove. But I just tipped well, and I apologized. Oh, I'm sorry, we're so loud. And I go, it was just a nice surprise, and more people showed up than we thought, and whatever. And she's like, no, it's okay now. So, I mean, just kind of like communicating and being kind like that is good. Speaking of, I went to my favorite little coffee shop. I'm going to plug it right now. It's Harmony Coffee. And it's just a little local coffee shop that a friend of my son's, she owns it, Melody. Her name is Melanie. Get it? Melody and Harmony. She's brilliant. I love her. She's just an amazing, amazing woman. And too bad she's with somebody because she'd be awesome influence for my son. But whatever. That's beside the point. She's a very good influence on my son anyway, just as friends. So anyway, she owns her own little coffee shop, and we stopped by there after church yesterday for coffee because I can't make it through a day without having pick me up in the middle of the afternoon right now because my energy levels are still dump in the middle of the day. I either have to have a nap or I need to have a cup of coffee. So anyway, we stopped by there, and right in the middle of her making my drink, her machine just stopped. It like boiled over, a coil broke, and she was just like, oh no. She goes, I'm really sorry, there's not going to be any coffee. And she goes, unless you want me to make it iced. And I'm like, yeah, if you can finish it off ice, that's great. But she just, here is her business. The one thing that she has to have functioning is now blowing up. I mean, we could see it blowing up and leaking water everywhere. And she just smiled. She was like, oh no, this isn't good. But she didn't like scream or yell. She wasn't swearing. She just had a smile on her face, and she just took it in stride and didn't blow up and apologized. She didn't charge me for my drink, which was crazy because I had a gift card for it anyway, so it would have just whatever, and it still tasted amazing. It was just iced, and this is her livelihood, and she just took it in stride. And what a prime example of how we should be, right? So why can't we all be like that? Why can't we not get upset because the person in front of us is not driving fast enough, and so you're yelling and screaming at them, or your computer is slow, so you yell and scream at them? But if something even serious like your livelihood is now affected, like how is she going to get this machine fixed on Easter Sunday for the Monday morning coffee group that comes through that she relies on for her income? And she just, all right, this is how it is. I can make cold coffee for you, and that's about it. I don't know if she closed up shop after that or if she had a backup plan or something. I hope so, because I really like her a lot, and I don't want her business to have any failure to it because all of a sudden now she can't do that. But anyway, I was impressed by Melody's way she handled it. And it was a constant reminder to me to not stress out and to handle things better. So those were my two things I wanted to share with you today about the DMV and about being nice there and stuff. Thankfully, it only took about a half an hour or so to get everything, my license renewed, so that was good. Hopefully today we'll have our car fixed and it won't cost too much, but I'm thankful that we have a transportation to get to and from work. Otherwise, I don't know what we would do. And thirdly, after watching Melody handle the loss of her equipment and how well she dealt with it, I want to be more like Melody. So, me drinking my black coffee, trying to cut the crap out of my life for the next 10 days. I have several challenge groups that I'm now trying to run at the same time, which is crazy because I work full time too. And I just got a promotion at work, so I'll be working even harder full time, but whatever. Yay me. It's all good. We'll get this. We got this. You guys, happy Monday. Drink your coffee. If you are not giving up the crap and can put creamer in your coffee, then enjoy it. Enjoy it for me. It's raining. We got more gray skies. I did a 2 mile walk on Saturday, and I did a 1 mile, almost 1 mile yesterday. But I actually jogged the whole entire thing, so that's awesome. Um, yeah, I signed up for a run this coming Sunday, so I'm nowhere near ready, but it'll be okay. So I'm doing it. So anyway, that's what's going on in my life, and that's just a cancer size update, and just be good. Be the nice person at the line. Don't be the grumpy person. Don't let your personal stuff affect how you treat that person that's ringing you up at the grocery store, at the bank. Be that light, okay? You can do it. You can be the light where you are at. All right. Love you guys. Thanks for joining me, and happy Monday to you. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.